What is going on? I'm Zedmont. Time for a sneak peek. This is the Piggy Crab, the Chinese Lunar New Year crab. If you're not aware, 2019 is the year of the pig, and so Supercell and Boom Beach have brought some piggy trophies. I'm gonna try and stay away from the pig jokes and the pig puns, but these are the trophies. They're actually a little bit better than I thought they were gonna be. Just those little details on the sides of the pig, kind of like them. I thought I was gonna hate them, but they're actually not bad. The little white detail on the diamond trophy looks quite nice. Now, speaking of trophies, here's the levels you need to get to accomplish them, or levels you have to accomplish to get them, however you want to say it. Level 10 for the stone, level 20 for the iron, level 40 for the gold, and level 60 as always for the diamond. Should be pretty easy. Not super easy though, in the fact the last crab I felt went on forever and a lot of people spent way too much time on it. So this one, there's not a lot of bonuses. All you get is troop health. Troop health, there are no extra GBE abilities. There are no speed serum. It's just the standard crab with cryo bomb and one bonus. Now that bonus is troop health, and that bonus does go up quite high. Let's show you how high it goes. So we're going to get up to at least 175% based on previous crabs that had these kind of boosts every 10 levels. I think there's probably at least one, maybe more boosts, but I can only look up to stage 50. That's the rules. We're allowed to look at stages 0 to 20 and then stage 50. So 175% troop health. That is a lot of troop health. That, I don't even know how many statues that is. I don't want to do math right now, but it's a whole bunch of troop health. So if you are a PvP player or a operation player, this is the first mega crab where you can really push without having to change your statues. So if you have, say, 5 gunboat energy and 5 troop damage statues like a boss, you can hit this crab and do very, very well. And I think you could maybe even win this crab. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe those people with the crab statue of like 271 might be better off. Or maybe people with the crab statues are going to get rid of their troop health. Don't really know. Very curious to see what people are going to do, what sort of statues and troops and all of that sort of stuff. We're on stage 19, and I'm going to use just Grenadiers. We're going to try with Grenadiers. I'm just going to drop them. They're going to have a lot of health, and our medics are going to have a lot of health as well. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we can just drop them and watch what happens. As I said previously, there are all sorts of cryo bombs, which is a nice bonus. But aside from that, actually, I kind of want to see if a Grenadier can take a boom cannon shot to the face. No, guessing not. I don't know that we could actually check to see how much health our troops have, because it's only for the crab, which means that we won't be able to check in the armory, I don't think, which is a little bit unfortunate. So you might have to do a little bit of math, but a little bit of math never hurt anyone, obviously. Now, Grenadiers, a TGM might be a good combo for this. Tank Grenadier Medics is what that stands for, in case you're not aware. But overall, for the early stages, like this stage 19, I think, what did I say we're getting for, let's check out how much health we're getting here. 19, we're getting only 75% health, so not tons, but for someone who doesn't have troop health, this is going to be just massive, because that's the kind of stats. 70% troop health is one boosted troop health statue, so I'm thinking that players who have a decent troop health masterpiece in their statue storage might consider dropping that and getting extra damage or extra GBE for this crab. I kind of doubt it, because a lot of you have like 34% troop health or 35% troop health. But maybe those operation players, I think, are going to have the advantage on this one, which is a nice change. If that's the case, then all the power to you. And I really kind of do hope that someone with some sort of abnormal statues does well, just because I feel like people who only have one account are at a bit of a disadvantage typically. So hopefully this levels the playing field a little bit, just for one crab. I mean, yes, players who have crab statues deserve to have a bit of an advantage. Now, the other thing is, I can't even think about what the actual tribes are right now. There's Rifleman Health, I believe, and medic healing. So on my next hit, I'm going to use RCZM, because RCZM, where your Zookas can actually take a mortar to the face and your medics are healing extra, is going to be very, very strong. And I'm very, very intrigued to see just what troop work well for this. Obviously, all tanks will work very, very well with extra troop health, but I feel like there's a whole bunch of other opportunities as well, and I'm just waiting for these two buildings to go down before I use my hack by Everspark. Never mind, the shock launcher went down as well, so Grenadiers, as always, very, very good troops. Not sure that they'll work for the later stages, but with this extra troop health, please, if you have a suggestion of which troops are going to work in the later stages, I'd love to hear them, because I just can't. 175 troop health is just so much that I just can't wrap my mind around which troops would be good. I mean, maybe you can just use Zookas and Zooka Cryo Medic. You don't even need rifles, maybe, but I don't actually have any idea. So we're going to do stage 20 here, and then we'll come back with stage 50 very, very quick. I have to get this video posted in the next 8 minutes, so it's probably going to be late, but we'll do tanks very, very quickly on stage 20. Then we'll come back with stage 50, and then I can post my video. It's going to be later than everyone probably, but I've just been very, very busy and likely can't get this posted in time for the sneak peek. So my apologies if you got stuck watching someone else, or maybe it's a good thing. Maybe posting a little bit late means you got to watch someone else. I'm going to spend a little bit extra time on this and just get it the way I want it, as opposed to rushing it. I was very, very tempted just to rush it, but now my next question is, does the troop health, does this bonus affect bullet? I don't actually know. I don't really know how I could. Actually, you know what? We can test this. What I'm going to do after this attack is I will spend an attack and we'll just drop an artillery on top of Everspark, and we'll see how that does. I don't actually. We'll get to stage 50 first, so just to add as much health as we possibly can. And then we'll see if we can make Everspark die somehow. You'll notice I have not used any GBE at all. Bullet seems to be doing very, very well. So I'm going to guess that the troop health does apply to him, because, and if so, Bullet is going to be an absolute beast in this. Can you imagine Bullet? I think he has 50,000 health to start with. Add on, this has to be working. Just the fact that I haven't had to use an energy drink yet. And if so, the energy drink healing up 35% of his health, 35% of what's he probably going to have, something like 150,000 health, will be just absolutely insane. So energy drink, Bullet, probably going to be the go-to ability. I can't see if there's any sort of health included at all. I don't think there's any other option that would even come close to that, because energy drink is just going to be absolutely insane for this crab. If so, look at that. My tank's getting shot by a boom cannon and by a cannon and still standing in there like champions. So very, very good options. Only level 20, obviously, but nonetheless, Bullet stood in and just took so many shots to the face. So we're going to throw a smoke on top of that tank just in case. Never mind, there was a tank there, I promise. Lost one tank, 0 effort whatsoever, 154 GBE left over. So yeah, we're going to load Everspark here. We'll get on to stage 50. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. Stage 50 of the Chinese New Year crab, 175% troop health. I'm going to change my troops up. We're going to try with RCZM and Everspark. Now, I don't actually know how much health Everspark has. So Everspark has 5,000 health plus 175%. Let's just say 200%. So she should be able to take an artillery to the face. That's going to be our easiest way to test it. And we'll just make sure that, yes, indeed, she can take an artillery to the face. Look at that. So artillery, and she still has about 30% of her health. So I have to think that Everspark and Bullet are getting the boost from those tribes. Someone out there can do the math to figure out. I don't know, my artillery is doing somewhere in the neighborhood of 6,200. So someone do that math, make sure it works and adds up and all that sort of good stuff. But we're just going to drop our troops on stage 50 and hopefully take this down. Now, I have not boosted the artillery price tribe here, obviously. But again, that's going to be helpful as well, just to be able to get rid of all those buildings that you don't want shooting you in the face. Look at that. Our rifles have so much health. And I have not boosted the medic healing tribe for this. I'm just going to let them run wild. I'm going to pop the cryo bombs. Otherwise, I'm not going to do a heck of a lot here. I probably should be shocking some things. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to shock. We're just going to watch and see what these guys can do. Obviously, in the actual real game, you'll be able to do better because your riflemen will have more health and your medics will be healing faster. But overall, we're pushing forward pretty darn well and we have only lost one boat maybe of rifles so far. Let's throw some critters out here. We'll throw some critters back there. All of our troops are back doing something silly that they shouldn't be. Now let's start shocking, because I don't want to deal with these shock launchers slowing everything down. Let's get all sorts of critters out front. We still have a lot of every Zuka basically. We still have 2 full boats of rifles if you put them all together. So our CZM looks like it might be a very, very good option when it comes to this sort of thing. Make sure you boost your tribes. Obviously, I have not done that. Also, make sure you use Critter Swarm. I am terrible at using Critter Swarm. I would really, really like it if they would give us a tribe that was like Everspark ability cost reduction or something along those lines. But we have yet to have that so far. That would also be very fun for someone like Mr. Bullet. We're starting to get very, very low on rifles. I'm going to probably attribute that to the Doom Cannon in the back. With this boost, I'm very curious to see if a tank will be able to take a shot in the face from a Doom Cannon or not. Our CZM looks like a very, very strong troop combo. Looks like something you might want to consider using. Hopefully you'll use it better than I did. I did not plan anything about this attack. I did not use any GBE. I did not boost my tribes. And we still may just solo this. So very, very good. Stage 50, 0 brain effort, and still probably going to get a solo. Now, I think everyone's sneak peeks are going to drop in about 1 minute, and I have 1 minute left on this attack. So again, my apologies for being a bit late. Just life kicking me square in the precious bits. So hopefully you enjoyed this sneak peek. And if you have any comments, anything you'd like in future sneak peeks, please do let me know. I'm always listening, always looking for feedback. Stage 50 solo. Hopefully everyone else's stage 50 looks exactly like mine. Otherwise that tends to make people be a bit on edge. Stage, and if mine's different, it's because I'm doing mine so late. They probably did theirs in the last day or even 2. So Stage 50 going down, huge solo, so much skill involved, and we still have a whole lot of troops there. So hopefully you enjoyed. Again, hit me up in the comments. Warships coming very, very soon. They've promised. Can't wait. But for now, we have the monthly Mega Crab for March, or is this February? Anyways, Mega Crab is here. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what troops you're going to use, what statues, and what you're most excited about in the comments. Otherwise, that's it for me. I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Peace.